Hello everyone and welcome back to Ship Analysis Season 2. In my previous series we covered the purchasable ships that arrived in the Economy 1 update. The Economy 2 update has brought a plethora of new ships to analyse. See the description for the old playlist of Economy 1 ships. Let's begin. The HF-3 Narrowframe Freighter is a compact and efficient large grid hauler. Striking a balance between capacity, size and quality, it's a great entry-level, mid-sized freighter for those seeking to move components or resources across the stars. It is capable of traversing space, non-atmospheric and atmospheric planets, and can be purchased for around 50 million space credits at trading stations stocking it. Price may vary. The Narrowframe derives its name from the signature sleek and compact design that it sports. Most of the vessel is only 4 blocks wide, giving it a unique front profile and streamlined appearance. The designation HF-3 likely means hydrogen freighter, with 3 indicating the number of large containers on the vessel. I've yet to come across this designation from the legacy economy ships, but perhaps we'll see more in the future. On board the Narrowframe we have the following systems: 3 batteries, 1 hydrogen engine, a basic assembler, 1 large hydrogen tank, 1 O2 generator, 3 large cargo containers, 1 small cargo container, a single gyroscope, no weaponry, 1 survival kit, 1 jump drive, 1 large and 13 small hydrogen thrusters, no exterior cameras, and a gravity generator. An airlock is accessible from either side of the ship, just behind and below the bridge. A button panel next to the door allows for cycling of the airlock. Within, we have a large airlock room with access to the survival kit in the centre, a stairway leading to the bridge, and a door into the living quarters. 2 buttons are inside that cycle the airlock, with a colour indicator showing pressure status. Heading through the door towards the bow will lead you into the living area. In here we have basic amenities for 1 or 2 engineers to comfortably stay, including a bed, toilet, entertainment corner and a cryopod. Heading back into the airlock and up the stairs give you access to the ship's cargo system via a cargo port in the wall, and then heading up again will take you to the ship's bridge. Under a cool blue light you have a control seat and a relatively clear 180-degree view around the ship through the windows. Behind you is a small window for rear viewing. The Narrowframe is 71.25 metres long, 17.5 metres wide, and 26.25 metres tall. She weighs 288 tonnes and uses 2,881 PCU. The Narrowframe can fly on all planets when orientated vertically and up to the Earth-like planet for flying horizontally, but only when unladen. While it can land and take off from atmospheric planets, there are ships better suited for it. Transporting goods across atmospheric planets while possible is pretty much pointless, as again, there are better ships for the task. These flight characteristics make it better suited to moon and space cargo runs. When in flight, unladen, the Narrowframe is extremely quick in a straight line. It also has adequate thrust in all other directions and is relatively easy to handle. Turning isn't ideal. Even unladen, the single gyroscope really struggles. However, its roll rate is quite good due to the narrow build. The Narrowframe serves the role of a fast, cheap and effective space and moon freighter, able to hop between stations and ground outposts to ferry components and ore while supporting a crew of 1 to 2 engineers. It has the basic facilities on board for extended missions, including the capabilities of its survival kit and a basic assembler, along with an O2 generator for gas production. It's a robust platform to build from, giving you lots of options for upgrades and modifications. It has great forward thrust and a decent layer of armour wrapped around the vessel to defend against the most basic attacks. However, it has no defense capabilities apart from fleeing with its high acceleration or jump drive. The hydrogen storage is also limited, along with power production. With a single engine and no reactors, you'll have to cycle the engine to charge the batteries, which the jump drive will quickly drain. All of this helps with the price though, making it more affordable. If you look across the hull, you'll find a plethora of hardpoints where you can attach weapons, thrusters, or anything else you'd like. With a few additions, you can pretty easily turn the Narrowframe into a blockade runner, or even swap out one large cargo container for some more space inside. The first thing I would do, regardless of your plans with the ship, is install a single small reactor if it's available to you in your survival runs. This alone will massively upgrade the ship, allowing you to use all the hydrogen for the thrusters instead of power generation. It will also allow you to go on extended missions and leave more time between refueling. Then I'd place Gatling turrets on the bow and stern, giving you basic coverage against torpedoes and small craft. I'd add an extra gyroscope behind the bridge, and then an extra thruster here and here. These small additions solve the main problems of the stock ship and will give you a wider range of mission capabilities. But of course, always tailor your vessels for your specific survival requirements. The Narrowframe Freighter is a great starting large grid freighter, giving you all the basics, cheap power, cheap thrusters, and a perfectly livable interior along with large cargo capacity. Whilst its systems are limited, the platform makes upgrades pain-free with multiple pre-made hardpoints to attach blocks to. If you're looking for a versatile and complete ship, the Narrow Freighter isn't right for you. But if you'd like a solid platform for upgrades and great space hauling capabilities, it's worth picking up at a station near you.